This is Mucar Driverscan adapter, and it will transform your phone into a professional bidirectional scan tool. The adapter will give you access to all control modules, reading live data in all control modules, doing service procedures, for example, resetting your oil interval, forcing DPF regeneration, unlocking electronic brake calipers, matching new throttle body. There are a lot more of this. And then it is also bidirectional. So you can do bidirectional testing for components in every control module. Now download Mucar app. It works for both Android and iOS. And Mucar is actually same company as Thinkdiag. And if you worked with Thinkdiag2 before, or if you watched my videos about Thinkdiag2, you will see that this is very similar. It uses basically the same software, but it is a lot cheaper, and with Mucar you will have to sacrifice ECU coding, so you cannot unlock hidden features with this. If you also need to unlock hidden features, I suggest you check Thinkdiag2. I will put Thinkdiag review up here. Let me connect Mucar in OBD2 port. You can either choose these basic functions. This is basically like engine code reader. So with this I can do everything that with engine code reader. Read codes, live data, freeze frame data, do smoke check, all that for my engine control module. But this is bidirectional scanner with more functionality, so we better check that out. First thing you can also see is these maintenance functions, so service procedures. And the Mucar does offer a really wide range of service procedures. You have total of 15 different service resets, for example oil reset, immobilizer, ABS bleeding, DPF first regeneration, TPMS reset, injector coding, and then you got a bunch of other service procedures. You can also do volumetric efficiency test, which will test your engine if it's in good health, and also your air intake and exhaust system. And then you got performance testing, which I guess will measure speed from 0 to 100 kilometers, yes. But the best functionality will be of course hiding in this diagnostics menu. So let's do auto search. It's Toyota. It will detect VIN number automatically for us. For newer vehicles it is able to detect VIN number. For older models like my Kangoo or Punto you might have to input VIN number yourself. We will select specifications. Go straight to health report. So 33 seconds for full scan, very good. In 33 seconds it scanned 33 control modules, so one control module per second roughly. And now I can generate my diagnostic report. Generate PDF. It also offers me analysis of diagnostic report with AI. Let's try it. This diagnostic report is for blah blah blah, Toyota Lexus, issues have been detected, fault code analysis. In the ABS we have C1310 and the ECM has P0110 and P0100. Troubleshooting, so how should I fix this according to AI? For a fault in the ABS, start by inspecting the sensor and wiring related to the ABS VSC TRC system. Check for any loose connections, damaged wires, faulty sensors. And for the ECM fault codes, first visually inspect air temperature sensor and mass airflow sensor for damage or dirt accumulation. So not bad, but really not that helpful. Like if you have code in engine control module and you can read with basically any code reader that it is for mass airflow sensor, you know instantly you have to check the sensor and connector and wiring. You don't need AI to tell you, so not that useful. Now when my report is done, I can either clear my faults or I can go to the system selection, and now I can enter each of the modules separately. So for example, if I go to engine, for each control module you got menu, read codes, clear codes, check live data and do bidirectional testing. So you can get a lot of values, and this is just for engine control module. And then for example, if we go to body control module, I like using the body control module as example for bidirectional tests because you can see a lot of things in action. For example, door lock. Now when you are doing bidirectional tests, the better scanners will offer you option to monitoring data. So you can not only just do tests, you can also monitor the data while you do it and then review it. So you can actually see some results of your bidirectional testing. Now monitoring data for door lock, if I just press lock, I can see my lock works. It is nice for other tests, especially in the engine. Now it seems to be a little bit slower reaction. Check this out, I press lock. 1, 2, It's like 2 seconds. With Thinkdiag2, these tests were instant. So it is a little bit slower than Thinkdiag2, even though I think they use similar or same software. Check this out. Just for body module, we have like 30 different tests. Like for example, front washer relay. So 30 different bidirectional tests for one control module, and we have more than 30 control module. So there must be hundreds of different tests we can do just with this simple, fairly cheap adapter. This Mucar adapter is very similar to scanner I often use, Thinkdiag2. They use same software, they are from same company. I tried it on a bunch of cars, Renault Kangoo, Fiat Punto, my Toyota Corolla, and it works great. Like, ThinkCar really does have some good software. I never had any issues when it comes to vehicle coverage with ThinkCar scanners. And they also offer a lot of service procedures. You get up to 15 different service procedures. That is very good. You can also do this diagnostic report. After you do full scan, you can generate PDF of diagnostic report, which shows list of all control modules scanned, and either they are okay, or it will say which codes were present. I didn't really mean to do a long review for this, because it is very similar like Thinkdiag. It is about half subscription, and only thing you are not getting with Mucar is ECU coding, so you cannot unlock hidden features in car. But if you don't need that in your scanner, then you can save a lot of money by buying Mucar instead of Thinkdiag2.